Hello everybody, my name is Neil Layumis and I'm here to provide a demo of CDW's eProcurement solution for IT asset management with ServiceNow. This solution helps automate the procurement process when ordering new assets through CDW, allowing you to view and submit orders through ServiceNow to generate a purchase order and quote, as well as see the advanced shipping notification come in. The advanced shipping notification, or ASN, will automatically generate that incoming asset to your ServiceNow instance. This saves lots of time that would have been spent importing spreadsheets, or worse, time that could have been spent manually inserting assets into ServiceNow. So without further ado, I'd like to show that first module, the advanced shipping notification. Once again, this module is all about automatic asset creation. As soon as the purchased asset is shipped, the ASN is automatically sent out from CDW's internal system, which then gets processed by our integration. This data that is automatically sent out will be inserted into this table, the CDW AAMs table. And to simulate a recently shipped order, I will send in some data. When we go into one of these records, we'll see a lot of data that we are able to utilize for asset, model, and potentially manufacturer creation. We'll see important fields such as asset tag, serial number, as well as manufacturer. We're also able to see these fields here: item type code, item class code, and item group code. In this case, we have VVL-L5E as our values, and this is what we will use to determine the type of asset we create. To do so, we map those codes to a model category through our second custom table here, the CDW Asset Categories table. This is our mapping table where we allow asset managers to determine the type of asset each categorization creates. So for example, this categorization lines up with a monitor asset with a 3-year depreciation. And sure enough, when we go to the asset table, we'll find a new asset with the inserted asset tag that is a monitor asset with a 3-year depreciation. This asset will have the data from the ASN go into the available fields on the asset form, all automatically done. In the generated asset, you'll find the data has been used to fill in the fields, and as part of the integration, we put in a hyperlink to the tracking information through the UPS or FedEx website. In terms of our model and catalog builder module, this second piece of eProcurement allows CDW to insert your purchasable punchout into your ServiceNow instance in a separate siloed catalog. As you can see here, there is a CDW catalog separate from the main service catalog. This is where we insert items at the contracted price, which can be viewed and verified as time passes. Aside from the catalog items, we also create the product models, as well as the respective vendor items where the list price and vendor price may be viewed like so. Our final module is our purchase order integration. Utilizing the free ITSM procurement plugin, this module allows you to utilize the catalog items from the CDW catalog to create purchase orders to be sent to your CDW account executive so that they can generate a quote to be sent to your ERP system. To begin, I will attempt to purchase this docking station here. Once I submit the order, a request is generated by ServiceNow. The fulfiller can then go to the request record where they may find a source request catalog task. This task allows the fulfiller or asset manager to purchase that item from CDW by clicking the source request UI action at the top. Just as I mentioned, I can choose to purchase the item from a vendor and choose a designated stockroom. And once I submit the order, I'm then taken back to the request I previously had open, which has the purchase order related list. A new record has been generated due to that previous source request task. On this screen is where the final details may be filled in prior to submitting the request for a quote from the CDW account executive in the form of this purchase order. Once everything looks set, we will be able to click the Generate Documents UI action, which will generate a human-readable PDF as well as the CSV quote template that CDW Sales can use to generate that quote. Once these documents are generated, the Send ServiceNow Purchase Order UI action will make itself active on the purchase order record, This UI action will email your internal procurement team as well as the CDW account executive a copy of the documents generated, as well as an email template asking for a request to generate this quote into your ERP system. That covers the entirety of the CDW eProcurement integration from front to back. These modules may be chosen per module, but each previous module does build up on top of one another. So for example, the Model Builder module requires the ASN module as a prerequisite, while the Purchase Order module requires the Model Builder module as a prerequisite. If you're a CDW customer that uses our buy and hold functionality, you will require all three modules to cover that buy and hold functionality, as well as its processing. I hope this demo has been helpful. Thank you.